What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. I'm just jumping on today real quick because I want to talk about the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer situation. Now, I'm seeing a lot of people who are now Ole out. There's so many calls for him to be gone. And I just think, as much as I love Ole, is it time for him to go? It's quite upsetting because I feel like Ole has been doomed from the start. The board just don't want to give anyone the money. They don't want to back them fully. It's nearly the end of January and we still haven't brought any replacements in. Is it because they don't want Ole long term? Is it because they're waiting for the summer to get Poch? Because obviously he's waiting on his payout. He can't go anywhere else in the Premier League, I think it is, because he wants all his money from Spurs. So the summer will be when Poch comes in, if he does come in. So are they just trying to keep Ole there until the summer and then get Poch in? So they don't want to invest in what Ole's vision is and give him the players that he wants. Is that what's happening? I don't really know what is going on, but I do feel it's very unfair on Ole because he has been doomed from the start, as I already said. I just think he could never fully get anywhere, especially not with this squad. In this January transfer window, our squad has weakened massively already. Like, you may laugh, but Ashley Young is gone. Like it or not, Ashley Young has been a good player for us. And, he has that leadership. He's gone. He doesn't want to play for us. Imagine that. Ashley Young did not want to play for us. He got a 2-year contract in Inter and a 1 year with us. Obviously, you weigh it up and you're getting 2 years, so you're gone. I think Ashley was right to move on and I wish him well. But our squad is weakening and weakening. We're not getting anyone in. From the summer, it weakened massively. We didn't get anyone in, really. We got Dan James in for the midfield, but is that really enough? No. Our defence strengthened, but really, has it even done well? We really lack creativity. We lack midfielders, and I just feel like we want those players. Erling Haaland would have been top of Ole's list, I think, and they didn't want to pay the money for him. And now look. So they're not backing Ole. Whether he says it, whether they say it, I don't know. A lot of people call Ole a Glazer puppet. I just think Ole's in his dream job and he doesn't want to be spewing too much venom to the media that will put him under scrutiny from the board, from Ed Woodward, from the Glazers. He wants to keep his job. He wants to keep the peace. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Ole is very positive to the public and he tries to, keep that going throughout all his press conferences. He tries to be just kind of positive, and yes, he can say things about the performance wasn't good enough, but he's never going to completely grill anyone. He's never going to go in on anyone. Sometimes I'd love to see that because I do like that. I like when you call someone out for a mistake they've made, but that's just the type of person that he is not. He doesn't do it. And you can't fault him for that. You can't say, oh, you have to be a dickhead in public. You have to throw your players under the bus. Now, don't get me wrong. Yesterday's game against Burnley, it's the first time Burnley have won at Old Trafford since 1962. That is absolutely disgraceful. It's pathetic. I think Ole's decision making, not good. I didn't watch the match because I had football training, but I was listening after when I was coming home. I listened to the second half, heard about the changes he was making, taking off Brandon Williams, who apparently was one of our best players, and putting on Luke Shaw instead. Obviously I understand he doesn't have the players to bring on to actually change the game up. What can he do? What else can he do? The players aren't good enough at Manchester United, but realistically, those players, whether they're good enough or not for Manchester United, they should be able to beat Burnley. Were they not able to beat Burnley because of Ole's tactics, because of his team selection? I don't know. I think on paper they should be able to beat them still. It doesn't make sense. This team costs 600 million pretty much, and a lot of the players on the team are homegrown. As Rio Ferdinand said, there's 4 players of that team. So you didn't have to pay anything for. So why are these players so expensive? Why are they on such a high wage when they cannot get the job done? Ole can only do so much, and the fact that he's stuck with this squad, he wants other players. They're not being brought in. They've not been brought in for many years. We've been linked with people we know who've been the targets. Koulibaly was a target. Think of Mourinho when he wanted all these players. Did he get any of them that he wanted? Not really. We have massive injuries in our team. We have Pogba out, McTominay out, now Rashford out. These are really, really good players for us, our best players pretty much, and they are out injured. So we're in a pickle. And as much as Ole doesn't really make the right decisions all the time, as much as you want to question his tactics, what else can the lad do? Like, the players are just not good enough. But I think under Mourinho we should have done better. The players just weren't playing for him. And I'm not saying the players aren't playing for Ole. I think they are. I just think they're not good enough. And simple as that. I really don't think so. Now, Ole, I don't know if he's the man for the job forever. I doubt it, especially after last night. But I think the time, like, I will give Ole time. I'm not saying Ole out. But I just feel like I feel so bad for him because he's been given this job. They don't really care. They're ruining his reputation. The Glazers and Ed Woodward, they're ruining Ole's reputation because they're not giving him what he needs. And they're not putting full faith in Ole. If they were, we would have had Bruno Fernandes in by now. We would have had Erling Haaland. We would have had other stuff. So it's just, it's not good enough. It really isn't. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I will always stand by Manchester United. You know, I just hope the players be able to pick it up. But realistically, you don't have any faith in them when we're coming up playing these teams. Like, why can't we play well against Burnley? Why can't we get the win? These players are good. We know what they can do, but they're not showing it. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. Let me know what you think, guys. Do you want Ole in? Who do you think is the main source of the problem? Is it Ole? Because I'm seeing a lot of people saying Ole out and they're just blaming him. Ole out, Ole out. But you have to look at the bigger picture. You have to understand that Ed Woodward and the Glazers are draining this club. They're ruining the club. We want Manchester United back. Ole knows what Manchester United is. And the fact of the matter is, he is not getting what he needs to make Manchester United what they are. It's sad. It's sad. Also, another thing, you've got Chong and Gomez, who have been in a lot of the talks lately, in the news, on social media, because their contracts are running out and they're not going to sign new contracts. And would you blame them? Do you blame them? Jesse Lingard starts before them. He gets minutes before them. He's absolute crap. Right now, he's been terrible. A year since he scored a goal or assisted. A year. Not good enough. The players ahead of them, Pereira, they're not showing that they deserve to play. So why would these guys stick around? Why would Gomez and Chong want to stay at Manchester United? They're getting older now. They want to show the world what they've got. It's an absolute disgrace, really. It really is. But yeah. I don't know. I feel very sad with the whole Ole thing. I actually feel very sad because I don't want this club legend to leave with such a bad reputation. So many of the fans wanted him gone because I don't think he deserves it. He's just been literally doomed. He's been shit on by the board, by the Glazers. He's been shit on, and he's too nice of a guy to just throw them under the bus and actually say it how it is. A lot of people saying that Ole should just resign and speak the truth and just say, look, this is what's happening. I'm leaving the club, But he's not going to do that. He will not resign. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Are you Ole in? Are you Ole out? I understand that Ole out is to an extent, but I just feel really sad for him, to be honest. I feel like there's so much more that's wrong with the club. If Poch comes in, he's going to get the same treatment. He's not going to get what he wants. The money will be treated as if we're poor. We won't have it. It's all a joke. It's all a massive joke. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, drop a like on the video. And I will see you for the next one. Hopefully it's a little bit better. But to be honest, the way things are going, I don't think it will be.